Hi everyone, welcome back to Tara's Takes Family, and if it's your first time, welcome. Please don't forget to hit the like button and become a member by joining us and subscribing to the channel. So today is Mass Monday, one of my favorite days, and we are on week 95. Can you believe it? Week 95. Praise God. We are almost to 100 when I can start over. Yes, I am copying my lovely mentor, Tina, and I love that idea because, you know, you can only think of so many things to create. So I'll be glad when I start over. Okay, so today I have got some different papers. They're all scrapbook papers I'm going to be using. You can use Digis, you could use Book Page, you can use whatever you like. We're just going to use that with some glue. We have our bone folder. I've got some punches if I want to do my corners, some distress inks, and we're going to make, let me give you a sample, just a simple pocket that is nice and reinforced, and that's it. That's what we're going to make today. So I have this upside down because I want to fold. I want it to fold so that everything's up, right side up. Now this is a full length of scrapbook paper, so I'm just going to fold this up here, okay, and then I'm going to bring this here. Let's see, do I want to bring it? Yeah, I'm going to bring it down below. I haven't done it with a full length of scrapbook paper. I did it with a whole piece earlier. And then I thought, oh, I could just do, and then we're going to fold it up again. So if you have printed paper with words on it, all you need to do is make sure it's upside down when you flip it over to fold it. And everything will be right side up. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we are going to glue this all down. Okay. These are super easy. I, as usual, didn't want to do anything complicated. I think I'll go ahead and glue this down. I cut it off on my other one, but I think it'll be fine if I just do that. And then you fold this part up. Oh, wait, you know what? I do need to put some glue right here along this edge, duh. Okay. Now this is thicker scrapbook paper, so it's going to take, and then you're just going to put some glue right here and along here. You could do a thumbnail in the middle if you wanted, right there, to make it look more like a pocket, like you could tell it was a pocket, or you can leave it straight, whatever you choose to do. Let's see. Oh, I think I'll use a smaller one than that. That's my big one. This is probably gonna pop this, I bet. Okay, so we got our little notch, and there's our pocket. Okay, because this is doubled, I'm going to need to glue this little section right here. Not a big deal, but that's only if you want to do a thumb notch. I don't really care if I have one or not. I just did it as an example for you guys. So and I did this today. I thought it would be kind of fun because I wanted to use up some of my pages that I have that are just not getting used. I've got a lot of scrapbook paper. Let me go ahead and cut this one in half. I have a lot of scrapbook paper and pads and stuff, and I thought, well, it'd be a good way to use them without technically having to do the inside. That was the reason I started folding it the way I did. And it's similar to a pocket we did a few weeks ago. Not a big deal, but just so you know, if it looks similar to you, it is. Okay, so I'm going to fold this piece up. And then, now on this one, I'm going to bring it this way a little bit higher. The other one, I folded it up kind of high. And that's why I glued it the way I did, was because it was bent. I think and it's still going to fold. It's still going to bend this piece here. So maybe I'll go ahead and take that out. Just a little less gluing for me. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I'm a little bit uneven right here, so I'm going to trim this off right here on this side. I must have folded it a little bit unevenly. There we go. All right, so now I have a little music pocket. That is a very good one because it's neutral and it'll go inside anything just about. Okay. Now you can make these. I think I'll use it with a whole page, and I'll show you. Because you can cut these down once if you go ahead and make sure you're upside down. Now we could fold this a little shorter than I did before, and that way I don't think I'll have to cut it. Now, what I was going to say is, once you do this, if you use a full piece of paper, what you can do is cut it into different sizes. So you could have like 3 or 2, you could do it in half, or just slightly below half, because of course your journal page is probably not going to be quite wide enough if you do it that way. Or you could do it sideways when you glue it in, and then it wouldn't matter. But you can cut this down, and so you can do multiple pockets all at one time, is my point. Which, if you're doing a bunch of journals, or if you wouldn't mind, if you want to have like some if you want to have the same paper throughout, you can make multiple pockets out of this, and then you'll have multiple pieces. Or if you just want to make a head like we're doing here and have them for future projects, whatever the case may be. But I just wanted to make sure you knew, if you used a whole piece of paper, that's going to give you the option to have multiple pockets. Okay. Well, this is a nice one. I like this paper. Alright, and so I can go ahead and let's do one that size, or I'll just do, maybe I'll do one really thin one. There we go. And then we have one a little bit wider, so we have a small, medium, and large. This is close to the same length, but you get my point. Okay. And then I think I'll do a notch in this one. And I do believe it would be best to do it before I cut it, or glue it down, I mean. So then if I do have to put a little bit of glue in here, it's not getting where I don't want it, right? Oopsie. Okay. So these are not rocket science, as you can see. They're pretty easy. I probably should have done a little bit of trimming on this one before I glued it down. I didn't notice it was kind of uneven. Not too bad. There we go. And then this one, I think I'll leave without a notch. How's my, oops, I just realized it's uneven too. I better not glue yet. I'm gonna cut first, duh. This one was probably the worst of the three. But if you have a piece of paper that you really like, this is a good way to use it for 3 separate pieces or 2 separate pieces, because, you know, getting the most out of more bang for your buck, right? There we go. All right. There's those. And as you can see, this is kind of a quick little project. So we are going to cut up this edge. Let's see how well I do. I really like this paper. I better use this edge because it's the straight edge that, as you can see, my cutting is really off on that side. So I'm going to bring this up. Yeah. And I'm sure you've noted that I am not measuring or doing any of that. I'm just approximating where I want it to be. Oh, come on, see. I did that unevenly. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. You don't have to go too crazy on that glue. So how's everybody doing? It's Monday for you. It's Friday for me, as usual. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little distracted today because of the outcome of yesterday's trial with our president. Well, with President Trump, our former president. And so I am a little bit, I've been praying for our nation, praying for our legal system. That was, you know, I worked in the law for a long time. And so taking Mr. President Trump out of the equation completely and just stating the facts about the law and what I saw in this last few months, last couple months, has been a very sad, it's a very sad day for the rule of law in America, and we need to turn this around by God's good grace. That's all I'll say. But about it, but I will say this: I'm praying. And I'm thanking God because He is still in control. So if I seem distracted, that's why. I am thinking about that. And I've been praying about it. So, and then this morning I did my devotions for us for, it was for Saturday, Sunday, and today. So I did that this morning. And then, what else? I have to, after I do this video, I'm going to call my friend and find out if, I think I mentioned, I don't even know if I mentioned, we are taking out our friends Jack and Charity to lunch for his birthday. It's his 95th birthday. Amen. And praise God, he's an awesome man. Awesome man of God, good friend, good brother in Christ. And he loves tres leche cake. He loves tres leche. And so do I. So I ordered him one made at the bakery. I don't do that very often. I usually bake my own, but this I ordered just for fun because I thought it'd be really cool to have a professional made cake because it's his 95th birthday. So we're going to go out to eat tomorrow at Black Bear Diner, which if any of you know Black Bear Diner, it is delicious. And so we're going to go have lunch there, and then we're going to go back to the house, and we're going to have cake and ice cream. So that's going to be our Saturday. After, of course, I do my errands. You know, I always do my errands in the morning. Got to go do my laundry and all that goodies. You know, all those goodies. And so, if you notice, all of these pages, the backs are white. And I did not, the reason I folded this paper the way I did today is because I didn't want to have to coffee dye and have to distress and all that. And so that ended up, I think, kind of being a fun thing. Now I'm going to make this one a little bit shorter. I noticed I'm really folding those up high, and that pocket is a little bit bigger than I need it to be. So I'm going to make it so that maybe it's not quite so high. But yeah, so that's Saturday, and let's see, and then today we're gonna go do some business after Cordy gets off work, and then go out, and we've decided to go to Burger King for lunch, for dinner, because you know, we always eat out on Fridays pretty much. Well, we have coupons. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't go there because it's so stinking expensive anymore. But because I have coupons, Courtney gets his Whopper, which he'll be super happy about. And I have no idea what I'm going to have yet. But. So that's today after he gets home. What else? Let's see. And then, yeah, I think that's it. And then Sunday I teach the kiddies. Praise God, I get to be with the kids. And then start the week over again. You know the drill. You know the drill. I think I still made that as deep as the others were, but I was trying anyway. Okay. I got a new phone cover for my phone, and I really like it. I'll show it to you guys because it's a new case because it's not on the phone right now. Isn't it pretty? I love it. It's a vintage flag. I love it. So yeah, that goes on my phone, and then it's got the wallet inside. I would never carry, I mean, I don't know. I don't trust myself enough to carry my wallet, like my ID or my debit card or anything in there, just because I have no idea. Maybe I'll put receipts in there or something. I don't know. I don't trust myself. You know what I mean? Because I would end up losing my phone. That's just, I don't know. It's just something I would do. I hate admitting that, but it's true. I told Cordy, well, maybe, like, I don't know if I go to I don't know, somewhere, but that I need to not have, like if we go inside the buffet, I guess, when we go out to eat to Lynn's or something, Maybe I'll bring it in like that, but yeah, I don't know. Because I keep my purse in the car when I go to eat at the buffet. I don't like carrying it around, and I hate, I can't leave it at the table, you know? So I just keep it in the car. So there's that one. I like that one. And because of our new journal, this piece could go in as a piece inside of our collage food box journal. Let's see, what time is it? Wow, these are quick, right? Let's use, now I do not really prefer any of these papers. I bought this for like, I don't know, a few of the papers I liked in here. For whatever reason, I'm just not crazy about them. But I was thinking they would make a good backdrop to decorate. You know what I mean? You could utilize them that way and cover. That one's not bad. Let's do this one. This paper's really thin though, so I'm glad I'm doubling it up like I am, because it is really thin. Let's see. I'm just flipping through to look at these. They're more textile-ish. They're not necessarily my thing. I know. I apologize if they are. Somebody out there's like, what do you mean? Those are gorgeous. I'm sorry. They just don't strike me. But it's okay. You forgive me, right? Okay, so on this one, I am going to try and make that pocket shorter. Okay. I'm going to bring this down. There we go. The good thing is, I mean, like I said, it is a nice reinforced little pocket because of the way we're folding it. So that's a good thing. Right. My cats got in a big old fight this morning. I was back there recording and I heard them squalling at each other, so at least they did it from another room. I didn't have to correct them right on camera. It's so embarrassing to have to tell them off in front of all of you. It's Bo. I will say this. Okay. Bobo starts fights with Mia, but Mia tends to taunt him a little bit. So I don't know, because I wasn't in the room, who started at this time, because it's not always one or the other. You know what I mean? They both have their thing. Like Mia will lay there and flick her tail at Bobo, and I think that, you know, in cat language, that's like a she lets him know she's in an aggressive mood, like she's ready to kind of fight with him. I was just thinking I might do some corners on this. Let's see. That's pretty. It makes it look nice and finished off at the top. And then maybe at the bottom, round it off a little bit. That looks nice. Yeah, I like that. So anyway, yeah, he was chasing her down the hallway and fighting with each other, and Mommy had to bawl him out. It's funny. I think it was right before I started recording. It was when he did it, because I remember being glad that I didn't have to say anything to him. And then during recording time, Nia was asleep down by my feet. She loves to sleep at my feet when I'm working. I have one more pad here that I think I want to try and pull something out of. Let me see. Okay. We have this one. This is another one that I bought, and I bought it for like certain pieces, and that was it. Those were the only things I really bought it for. Yeah. I like that green. That's nice. Bingo cards. Tina would like this page because it's polka dots. She loves polka dots. It's got quite a few nice pieces in it, actually, but it is very thin again. That's where this came from. Oh, and that one. I just had pulled those out of here, I guess, and I didn't know it. They were loose in my case. There's pink. Look at that. It's pretty. I like this one. Let's do another this. Oh, yeah. I only have one piece. This is one of the pieces I bought this pad for. That's why there's only one piece left. I've used them up. That one too. I like that too. All right. This one's cool. And letters. Lots of letters. Let's do one of this. That might be fun. All right. There we go. Okay. And this one, I think I'll do these two probably in bigger ones. Just double it when I cut it. I'm kind of using that bottom part as my guide, just so you know. I didn't really say anything, but that's why I was saying I'd make it a little bit shorter. Okay. All right. So, what did you guys do? Oh my goodness, look at that. You can see the glue lines through there. That's funny. This paper is thin. Yeah, you sure can. You can see the glue lines through it. What did you guys do for the weekend? Anybody write in the comments what did you do? I'm not talking, I'm just telling you my plans for the weekend, but I'll tell you about the weekend more during the week when I've actually lived it. I have my plans, but you know how the best laid plans can sometimes change, so we'll see. Hopefully everything will go according to plan, and we will go out and have a nice lunch, and look how shaky I get. You know, and hopefully the cake will turn out good. Now, I did order it from an authentic Mexican bakery, and so it should be delicious. I'm sure the girls there do a very nice job. They're going to do a strawberry filling, double layered strawberry filling, and I'm just going to cut this right about here, and then I'm going to trim one of these pieces down because it'll be a little bit long. I want it to fit on the page. Now, how long is that? Yep, it's too long. Okay, 6 inches, so we need to bring it down to about here. Yep, now it's 5. Let's see. This one's 5 1/4. Or no, 5 1/2. which is fine. Yeah, so anyway, it's going to be strawberry filled, and of course it's got the whipped cream frosting, and then I asked her to make sure there's lots of fruit on it, because sometimes they do them, I mean most of the time you'll see the cakes and they've got the beautiful display of like glossy fruit, you know, where it's glazed and it's just beautiful. Yeah, so hopefully maybe she'll do a combination. I know for sure that I mentioned out loud strawberries on the outside of the cake, so I hope she does. And then I also told her fruit, so hopefully she'll do like a combination, because they do like strawberries and peaches and pineapple and kiwi and stuff like that. They just look beautiful. There's those. Those are fun, different. I will definitely be decorating over them. How many have I made? Gee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. So these are super easy to make. I'm going to make one more because I wanted some in this paper, and then that's going to be it. That'll be it. Should I do this one a little deeper and make it like a shorter at the top and longer at the bottom? Maybe I'll try that. Oops, I did it too much. I'll have to fold it like that. This will have the fold, see? So instead of cutting that, I'm just gonna glue it down. Come on. But I like this one. This one will be a nice, it's a nice neutral to definitely I don't know, it's got a real vintage feel and it's very neutral, so I can decorate it any way I want. That's what I wanted to say. I could go any color scheme with it almost, you know. Oops, I should have cut that. Durr. So we'll be cutting that now, and then there we go. Let's see, I'm gonna measure real quick because I want these longer but not too long. So we're gonna do this line right here. We'll make it 5 inches on the side. And then I use, does make it nice with these lines. You can cut a little bit straighter. This actually, should I make it a little tiny one or nah? I'm not gonna do that. Anyway. There we go. Let's do a little thumbnail in this one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go about just just a little one. It's a little too small, huh? Could do that a little bit bigger. There we go. That's better. We're having we're doing a talent show at our church, and I've been contemplating signing up for it. But I haven't sung in public in about 8 years. I mean, I sing to you guys, but I know everybody in the world can hear me, but I don't think of it as public. But I was thinking about signing up for it. I don't know. They're going to do a first, second, and third place. First place wins $1,000. Second place is $500. Third place is $250, I believe, or $200. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I was thinking if I could win a place, that money could go toward the house. You know, that's the only reason I was even thinking about it. To be honest with you, that and I miss singing. I guess I haven't sung in so long that I do miss it. But I don't have the lung capacity I used to have. Ever since I had the heart issue, I struggle with my lung capacity, which if you're a singer, you know that is like everything. Your breathing is everything when you're a singer. At least that's what I found to be true for me. I'm going to get a drink real quick. Let me grab my trusty beet juice. I was thinking about which one I want to do here. I really kind of like this. Let's see, maybe. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking about signing up for it and doing either a Vicky Yohe song or Because of Who You Are, which is actually a Martha Munisi song, but Vicky did it later on. Martha wrote it, but either that one or possibly what's the one by CeCe Winans? Oh my goodness, why can't I think of it? The Goodness of God. Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think I'm going to do this one first, and then maybe I'll do this one. I was kind of thinking to do this on a sideways angle. And put one of my guys on there. Either one of these little people or a picture, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. This paper reminds me of like a workman's, like it came out of a old work office in London or something. I don't know, it says Chicago, but you know what I'm saying. And it says that. Chicago Northwestern Railway. So, yeah. It just reminds me of a guy paper, I guess I could say. Let's see. We'll pull out our goodies here. I didn't do a video because I couldn't get it to work. What I did was yesterday I spent time on WhatsApp with my member, with the Platinum members, did a video, like FaceTime type video, and we crafted together, which was awesome, and I had a lot of fun. I was on there for about, I don't know, almost 3 hours. It was close to 3 hours, which was a lot of fun. Sounds a little big. Let's see. I'm thinking of doing some collaging in the background on this, of course. The reason I thought of the video yesterday was because we were talking about my collaging and how much I love to collage. So I did I'll show you, only because I have it right next to me. We worked on our folio together, and I did this section yesterday. So we did this and that, and that was where I collaged, and then this page over here. So that's going to be, there's going to be a signature in this part. But yeah, so it was fun to spend time doing that. I love doing folios. And this folio is massive. I was cracking up at myself because I did so many sections of it that it's taking me forever to finish it. So we're just going to do a little bit of collaging here. And I want to pull this drawer out. There. Got all my little thingy-mabobbers. That's WhatsApp on my computer. Just went off my church group, the children's ministry group on there. Somebody just messaged us. We all message each other. I'm kind of quiet on there. I'll be honest, I don't jump in a lot unless I have something I need to say or whatever. I just hit the praying hands if somebody needs prayer or a heart. You know, I just don't talk a lot on there, that's all. I like that clock. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this blue clock. So like I was saying earlier, because this is so neutral, I can kind of just decorate, you know, and give it any color scheme I want. This is from a kit of Tina's. These clocks are midnight something. It's a blue kit. Gorgeous, gorgeous blues and golds. I think it's midnight something. I can't remember the name right now because it's been so long, but I'm going to put that at the very top and just kind of go around it and decorate. I have all this stuff in this drawer and it's so piled up. I can't, I get like lost in here sometimes. It's very, I think I might do some tearing down here. That song's in my head now, The Goodness of God. I was listening to it earlier, and then when I mentioned it, it got back in my brain. And I keep humming it in my head. See, when I'm by myself, I sing a lot. And so when a song gets in my head and I'm talking to y'all, I have a tendency to just want to break out in singing like I do when I'm alone. So I'm fighting that urge because I don't want to sing right now. You know what I mean. I'm just not in the, not in the frame of mind right now. Lower Park Road. Do you know what I heard this sign reminds me? Do you remember that song by the Beatles, Penny Lane? Penny Lane is in my ear. That one. Anyway, the other day I was reading this article about it, and they said they had to replace the Penny Lane sign in like, I don't remember what part of London where they're from, or where exactly they were at when they did it. But Penny Lane, the sign, the road sign, it's an actual road and a place over there in the UK and in England, and they lived in that neighborhood. And Paul McCartney and John Lennon would cross, through that area all the time, and it like told about why they wrote the song, how they wrote the song, you know, where it came from and all this stuff. And they said that the sign was stolen over and over and over again, to the point that they had to finally mount it inside of the brick wall so that people could not steal it anymore. I just thought that was funny. A little bit of trivia there. Cracked me up. I was like, my goodness, you know, people are so funny. We go out and we go on these, you know, it's like that would be like a totally cool thing to have in my collection. You know, I'm gonna steal it, and we steal a road sign. How many? I actually have a lot of friends who had road signs in their bedrooms when I was a kid, that they stole. So it's not too shocking to me. But yeah, I thought that was a little funny little bit of trivia there. So part of this is going to get covered up. I'm just kind of laying down a background because I want to put a person here. I'm not sure, like I said, if I'm going to put one of these little people or if I'm going to do like a picture. I have all those pictures of men, the cool ones from Tanya's kit. Tanya and Nanine. Is it Nanine? My brain blanked out on me. And I just think this piece would look cool with a guy on it. I might use that kid I pulled out. He's so cute. I could do like a backdrop. Let's see, how tall is he? If I had him here, and then he could be leaning on the Lower Park Road sign, like that. I might do that. He looks like he might be a little dock worker or something, huh? Or a kid who's grown up on the docks. Okay. I'll put this piece over here. Yep, we're going to have to do a live. I know I keep mentioning it again, and then I haven't. It's because I don't know from one day to the next exactly how I'm going to feel physically. I'm being honest. I've kind of been struggling with my health a little bit lately, or with just being tired. I don't know what's going on, but so I just haven't committed to doing a video because of it. I gotta keep in mind this is a pocket, but I kind of like the idea of doing a little bit of gluing down a little bit of stuff over on this side as well. I just have to let it dry really good before I put anything in this pocket. But I like this sign, so. Now, do I want it there or do I want it like right here? Actually, kind of like it right there. I love collaging. I just think it's so much fun. The pictures you can create, you know? Just love it. As you well know. I could put some words right there. I think I have one. I'm pretty sure, and I always run across it. Now I want it, and I can't. Of course, I'm not going to run across it. It says documented, and because of what this is, it kind of would go, you know. There's a courage. Oh, that one's kind of fun. I got all kinds of cool little signs in here. Look at this. I could have sworn, oh, here's one, documented, but it's black and green. I wanted it to be in a brown or something. I want it to at least kind of match. Let's see. Oh, gee, Whizzle Sticks, come on. Surely I have one. Sorry guys, I know it's boring when I do this. I apologize. If you're sticking with me, you're a friend. You're a true friend for putting up with me and my searching. Constantly searching. I just could have sworn that I had one, but I guess I don't. We used to have a sign in when I worked at the Attorney General, or no, it was when I worked at the State Bar of Arizona, and we had been given a sign that we kept on our desk, and whenever we get stressed, it said, "Just breathe." Do any of you have that? I'm sure some of you do, or have seen it. Yeah, it's funny. Here's a Paris sign. Recorded. Maybe that one would be good. Let's see. Okay. I think I'm going to put this down here. Department 9 a.m. I'm going to do this one kind of up a little bit and then like right about there, and then I'm going to do courage, or not courage, recorded. Duh. Recorded sounds more business-like, right? I wanted documented, but I think recorded is good. Good enough. We're just going to kind of set it like that. It just kind of goes with the, and then this round thing being here, the numbers in the background, you know, it's kind of fun. And now I'm gonna, there's my other dauber here, just to kind of darken our little guy's skin a little bit and make him more yellowed. What's that color? Starts with an S. Can't remember the word, but you know, sapien, more of a sepia look. And then I'm going to put this so that he is standing on that sign, and then I'm going to sit this one, or maybe not, maybe I'll do, oh, you know what, I'm just going to grab my, I'm going to put that right there at that edge, and then I'm just going to grab my thing and make him a, what you call it, ground. You know how I do. So he can go about right there. And I'm just going to draw the ground under him. Where's my... I'll do it in black because black reminds me of more of like pavement. I know it's going over that department sign, but it's going to be okay. Let me get my brush and my water. alcohol. Where's my water? Oh, here it is. Okay. I just like the pavement to kind of trail off like that, personally. And then we'll make him, probably should have checked on my height to make sure my ground is in the right spot. I think it is, but you know, sometimes you can make a mistake. We got to have him leaning on the road sign. Oh, I'm good. Isn't he cute? I think he's cute. There. I like it. This is right up my alley. So I think it's cute. Dispatcher recorded, so you can kind of tell he's a working boy, young man. Depart 9 a.m. There's a ticket behind him. So yeah, I like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's mask make and that you will give it a try. Super duper easy, as you saw. But these are handy little pockets to have, you know. You can use them like I did this one sideways. You can make them this way, horizontal, and either way, they're a good solid pocket to go into your journals or your folios or whatever you're making. Okay, so guys, have a great day. I always mess up at the end when I try to do the whole, you know, spiel, but please hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed today's video and you'd like to see more. And I promise there are days when I talk a little bit about more interesting things. I know today I was kind of distracted, but anyway, I love you guys. Have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.